Wow. This takes me back quite a bit. So, this is, I believe, this is Alpha 1.0.11, I want to say, which is not where I started, but. Oh, do we not have sound? We might not have sound. There's a lot of sound issues and stuff far. Oh, God. I'm being taken back here, but let's build terrain. Let's get in there. We might not have sound. Nope. Oh, it's I for inventory. Uh, alright, not too bad. We have no sound, which is about normal for how it was back then. Um, Back in the day when I I did not get Minecraft on 1.0.11. I got it the previous Secret Friday. Actually, the one before that, it was 1.06, I believe. I believe that's the exact one I got it. It was where boats were added. I would keep trying to do I. Stuff is still very similar, of course. Nothing has changed. You can move pretty easily, but we have a sapling. Interestingly enough, I think this was the update where leaves started to disappear. I remember this update being pretty good. Yeah, I think so. Looks like they're starting to disappear pretty fast. So no sound, but oh god, gravel. I kind of miss the old gravel. No hunger, which is nice, but no sprint, which is bad. A cow. I want to see if I can fix any of... Nope, it says I have sound. I don't know. Anyway, this is just a nice look back at how Minecraft used to be. Like, for me especially, because this is about where I started. It's not exact, but I can't access the original Secret Friday update. That's pretty cool. Wish I got that back in the day. I remember my first world being quite plain. It was, that's the highest mountain I remember. A little lower, actually, about right there. It had this nice little valley that I actually went through, and I built a house in the center of it. Of course, I was way younger, didn't really understand the game. We have coal. Nice. We get to see how dark it gets, which is very depressing. No view bobbing, which I actually really hate view bobbing anyway, so... Alright. First thing we need to do, we can't drag. I just tried to drag. Uh, yeah, you can't drag at all. Wow. There we go. We got our wooden pick. Grab this coal. I remember it got super dark. This might be before charcoal. I don't actually know. We'll check. I miss this old grass, by the way. I really miss this old grass. No sound. Sad days. I'm probably... Once we it turns nighttime, I'm gonna mess around with the sound. This is just gonna be a short little throwback for me. I don't know why. Feeling nostalgic for a lot of games. But Minecraft was actually one of the... it was not the first game I bought with my own money, not even close. But it was the first one online that I did. Before that, I used to go in game stores and stuff like that. Everyone used to do it. And like go swap meets and stuff. But this was the first one online. This was before I started collecting off of online stores back in the day. This came out in 2010, so I didn't really like going online stores, and even eBay, which I got into in 2012, even then was not that great of a place. eBay still sucks, but it's always sucked. And people that say eBay was good at one point are lying. eBay sucked, trust me. But we have a lot of coal here. I actually remember coal being like a bigger uh, worry back in the day. Oh, there goes our pick. Perfect time. Grab me the coal. We have 30. We rocking. I guess we can... Oh, hi. Let's make some more sticks. Let's make a pick. Grab some stone from the hole we just made. Once it turns night, I'll try and see if I could change the sound. But the reason I'm not really worried about it is because it was pretty common to have this issue with the sound. I remember a lot on my Acer laptop. Yes, my Acer laptop. When I first got this game, the sound was half right, half on. Sometimes I had the issue for I thought like the first time I played it, the sound was working, and then I thought I broke something the next time because it wasn't playing. It's also weird kind of playing it being this smooth because of course it's not as intensive as it used to be back in the day. All right. Wow, that broke incredibly fast. We'll get a replacement. We'll make an axe because cool. If I remember, axes don't work on workbenches yet. I think that's before. We want to make 2 of these just in case stuff hits the fan. Alright, let's see. Yeah, isn't it pickaxe that does better? No. Doesn't really matter, I guess. It looks like the axe was a little faster back then. Oh, we have picks, which is great. We're going to need it for food. Thank you. It's weird not having sound for this. I missed the old slaughter sound. Damn. I also keep hesitating like they're gonna drop experience, not experience. I do like how colorful this is though. Like I understand. So back in the day, if I want a true experience, this is how I used to play the game, because my Acer laptop was not made for anything besides getting viruses by looking up porn, pretty much. That was what I ended up doing with it. I ended up bricking that laptop pretty badly. Yeah, you're a young kid. Well, young teenager, but you do it. I ended up fixing it later, but by that point, I had enough money to get a different laptop and stuff. That was like a really cheap laptop at the time. Still stronger than like a calculator, but not by much. Oh, wow. Yeah, you could do some cool stuff in the old days of Alpha, though. Water ladders, the boosters. One of the things that I really got into when I first started was boats, because boats were just added when I first got the game, and they were like new, and everyone was trying to learn stuff back in the day about this game on their own. I'm starting to get annoyed. I don't know how I did. Oh, tiny. No, I played in short. I didn't play tiny. Ooh, look at that. We rocking something here. Ooh. I don't know why the water looks so much better. Oh yeah, water was horrible to try and climb up. Unless you did like a ladder or anything. We have pigs over there. We have enough food. We have cows. I think, so I think they drop leather now, but I think right before I played, they didn't drop anything. Or something. Or it was a recent change. Cows actually look slightly different. They look darker. Yeah, they look darker. Let me go see. It's not just me, right? Because for a long time I played Minecraft off and on. This is actually probably the time where I played the most. Was right when I got it. Mostly because... Okay. But mostly because... Like, back then I didn't have, like, a super steady job. I did, in quote. I got paid, but by then I was set up to pay for my own clothes and stuff like that. And gaming, of course, like, became a thing. A little bit later, but during that time I was buying old retro stuff, and it was like I would buy for a box of something for $10, stuff like that. So yeah, like I wasn't too into like purchasing online stuff, and so when I purchased Minecraft, I wanted to get my money's worth for sure, and this is definitely a game where you can get your money's worth. Especially back then, it was like under 15. I think it was $13, something. It was like lower than that, but with tax it came out something like that. I ended up buying a beta account later too, to share with someone. But I kept my original. I still have my original somewhere. This is actually not it, but it should actually be Steve, right? Yeah. So this is not my original, but my original account is kind of like locked away. I forget the username a lot. Not the username, the email, which when they did the transition thing in 2012, I was just like, I wasn't paying attention at the time, and it's kind of a hassle. Let's get some dirt. It's hard to switch over to I every time. Definitely some cool stuff, though. Days definitely last way longer. I don't even know where the sun is. I don't see it. Oh, there it goes. What is this, gravel beach? Looks like it. Or it's stone. It's gravel. No, it's actual stone. See, that's what's weird about this sometimes. We have iron here. Nice little place. I guess we can hide in this dirt mound for right now. Actually, I want that iron. I want to see how mobs spawn too. We have some food ready if need be. Not too bad, not too bad. Only two? You're gonna... Okay, thank you. Oh, I remember that's how ore used to spawn a lot. Was through the corner and below. It was really weird. I want to see if we can get some mobs to spawn. Because this is, I think, right after slimes we're at it. So that's the 5th one. We have skeletons, spiders, zombies, and creepers. Oh, is this after the cactus texture changed? It's not too dark yet, is it? Kind of just waiting for something. It's gonna get really dark here. I'm sorry, but... Alright, yeah, we should probably just head in. It's gonna get real dark for a second. Here, I'll pull up the inventory so you guys can see what I'm doing. We're just making some torches. Back when the idea of torches were eventually going to run out, were going to be a reality at one point. So there we go. This is definitely a classic view. Right there. This little... See this? And then... Boop, boop, boop. Oh. I suck. Alright. We have our crafting table. We have enough cobblestone. Can't drag. Oh yeah, half slabs were made like that. Oh yeah, like the old cobblestone texture I still like kind of miss. It allowed you to make some really cool stuff. Oh yeah, it's the clean stone texture on top. I forgot about that. Let's make some iron stuff. Alright, real quick, I am actually gonna look at my sound for sure. Now, what a frame rate. It doesn't matter. Off, show FPS. 525, that will crash eventually. Oh yeah, the 3D thing. That hurts my eyes. Oh yeah, we can change this. Doesn't that rotate back? Real quick, let me see something. I'm gonna actually close it out and reopen it. Minecraft launcher. Play that. Finalizing, thank you. There we go. No sound. No sound. Oh well. Yeah, no sound at all. That's still being made. Oh, the inventory actually stayed. I think that's more of a browser thing. I'm actually going to look up while that's cooking. Alpha Minecraft sound not working. Let me see. How to fix no sound. No, I don't need a video. Should download them, which replaces the old way, in which it should happen after 2 minutes in game. You have to disconnect from the internet, then play? Might be something where you can't actually like do it with a certain version of Minecraft. Might be something like that. I could try a newer version. Whoa. Oh yeah. Oh, because I opened the inventory. Yeah, that's right. So if you were opening while you did, hold on. How did I do it? Oh, and you held it. That's right. So you have to like do that. I'm like, I don't understand. All right, we have a skeleton. Skeleton's always straight to the left. Man, this is really awkward not having sound. I thought I would be able to get it to work, but I guess not. Maybe a new version would have it. Oh, we should have cooked our pork. Hi, skeleton. Oh, you have no bow in this version. Straight to the left. I miss you always doing that. We have an arrow. No bow. Skeletons don't drop bows, ever. They only drop arrows in this version. No bones. We can not make one. Is this before you could cook saplings? I don't know. Let's do that. Oh, I tried to shift click. I'm sorry for my loss. Damn it. Shift click. Stop. Alright. Do that. I remember having to do that a fucking lot. Like, people talk about doing something 1,000 times. I did this pork thing so many times. I sucked at this game back in the day. Everyone probably sucked at one point, but I was horrible. I could build, but I couldn't hit shit. Alright. Can we mine you? Oh, my. I'll build another one. It seems a little faster with the axe. You could stay there. We can see how the boats were back then. Still night. We spent a lot of time just messing around, so I don't know how that worked. Alright, I guess last look back would be what really got me into the game originally was the boats. The boats were my favorite thing. They still kind of are. I love messing with boats. Really fun. Oh, are those reeds? Yeah, the game version I originally was in, reeds didn't exist. I remember it because I ended up updating like 2 weeks. No, not 2 weeks, like a week later or whatever. It was later than like most people because I didn't connect it to the internet and reeds were added and I didn't want to change worlds, so I couldn't find reeds for a while, even though they didn't really do much yet. Wow, these are a lot slower than I remember. Really wish I could show off the mine carts, but I doubt we'll find enough iron. Wow, what the hell is that? Oh, guess we get to explore it. I know it's probably really dark. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know what I'm going to do for music here. Because I'm going to put something so it doesn't sound just my awful voice. Alright, what is it? Wow, what the fuck is this? That's cool looking. Super dark zombie over there. Here, let's get some light going. Gravel. Let's go on top of it. Look at that. That is a classic feeling right there. What's actually really weird about like recording and YouTube and stuff like that, like I used to have the problem where I watched a lot of YouTube videos of Minecraft back then, and like it's really hard to tell in some older ones where the darkness is just so out of balance. I would have built my house here if this was, because this is before the height change. So, oh, we can't even do F3. Is it F5? No, that's that. Oh, look at that. It's flat. I forgot about that. They just added this, by the way. You used to have a weird, like, item thing that wouldn't show. Look how flat it is. That's funny. But, this is before they increased the height by a significant margin. So you had a limit of how high you could go. Which was also pretty cool because, I don't know, it made it feel like, that small restriction wasn't too bad. Or at least in my opinion. Wow, this is some weird shit. We have a creeper over there. Oh. Is shifting not working? I don't think it is. Toggle, drop. Oh, is shifting not in the game? Whoa, that's the most habit like forming thing that I do nowadays. The shift, like, whoop, whoop. Oh man, that's scary. Oh, we took damage, which sucks because that won't heal right away. Now we can see the sunrise. Didn't really get to make anything, but that wasn't the goal. I want to see. Oh man, I should have gone that way then. Is it? It's not fully daytime. They should be still alive. There it is. There's the fire. I wanted to go see the fire. Yeah, there's some of it. Oh, they died. And now everything is super bright again. It's almost like we never left. Oh, wow. Really cool base that would have been built here. And this is what I always loved about the old Minecraft. So, like, even though my first world I ended up making and just, like, completely just having fun and learning stuff about boats. I made my own lake outside my freaking place because it was, like, almost a plain with no water, which took me forever to learn Infinite Springs, but whatever. Oh, wow. Now that is really cool. Looks kind of ugly with the trees now. These trees are, like, horribly bright. Still looks cool, though. Damn, this takes me back. This is almost like a decade. Wow. This, like, in July, this is going to be a decade of this being... This one might be August for point 11, but seeing this for the first time was a decade ago for me. Which, wow. This takes me back. This is a great example of how my world was a very similar. It didn't have these tall mountains right here, but it had, like, mountains that went up to about maybe a little lower right there, all the way around like this. And then about right here, it stopped and went down and actually sunk in. And then it went back to the mound all the way around. But, like, that's how it was, and it was like a bowl-shaped structure with trees like this. I evened out the ground. Ended up making my own little boat thing. Learning about boats. I used to spend, like, hours just messing with boats. And it was so irritating to, like, run out of wood because, like, you were figuring something out. And it wasn't that, oh, man, look how long this took. There you go. Look at that. We just got, like, 4 boats. 5. I don't know how many. But I think that was about 5. But, like, you used to definitely just hate going back because you were figuring stuff out and it just stopped you. Probably dark enough for a mob. This is actually before I really figured out how darkness worked for mob spawning. Yeah, like, I didn't understand why. I just thought it was nighttime. So whenever, like, a creeper would spawn in a cave, and I just thought it was nighttime above. So I would actually, like, sit there in a cave in darkness, and if something spawned, I would be like, okay, I can't go above. I used to sit there forever because I didn't understand how darkness really like worked in this scenario. Oh wow, nice little area with water too. This is actually more similar to my thing than over there, but it combine both them, you get close. That's the thing. Wow, really cool. But that's the thing with Minecraft is that no world is like it's not even like the same duh tagline whatever, but no world is even close to being described similar. Even like with similar like or the same seeds, eventually they'll just be completely different because people just format it weird. Wow, these leaves are just spawning haywire. Look at that. Oh, these despawned. Yeah, this one leaves will despawn like really badly based on like distance from the wood log. Like this one's weird because like obviously these corner ones were too far in quote because there's none going this way or none going that way. But these are far enough. It's just weird. Like the leaf decay and stuff. This is actually a very interesting thing was I used to like with leaf decay and boats, what I would try and do was set up a timer with a tree, like grow a tree and then place a boat or whatever, and that was the timer for like how long stuff would take. It wasn't even close to the proper time, but it was like all I could do because I mean that's what we had. But yeah, the leaf decay timer is fucking horrible because these just man, it's so weird not having sound. By the way, I've just been going through just like getting flashbacks to uh, some weird stuff. There was a guy I watched a little later, definitely not when I first got Minecraft, but it wasn't like one of the popular people, or at least I don't think so. Um, I forget what his name was, but he built this like brick thing, and I tried to copy it on my first world, and I just couldn't do it for some reason. So I made another one, and what ended up happening was really weird about it. Was like I spawned in such a weird like spawn, like those overhangs were everywhere in that world, and like that's when I finally figured out how spawning worked. I don't have any torches, but that's where I finally figured out. Oh, darkness equals bad, and I was like, oh, and I tried to create the brick thing there, and I just couldn't do it. I don't know why. I don't think bricks were in this version yet, but that was when I learned it. Whenever that transition happened, definitely like August or September, thereabout. Wow. Okay, just a little bit longer and we'll be done. Ooh, cool. Always fun to see that. I was hoping for a spawner. Or, wait, do spawners actually? I don't think they do. We haven't even used our iron pick. I'm probably not even going to use this world ever again, but it's just been a nice look back. I guess with our final minute here, let's make our very own house out of cobblestone because it's always the classic. Oh, we don't have enough. I still miss some of this cobblestone texture. Wow, we don't even have close enough. Luckily, we have stone over there, but we'll get. Hold on. There we go. Grab the stone real quick. Shouldn't need that much. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, I think. We're going to grab some more for the ceiling, of course. Should be 12-ish. I don't actually know how big I made it. So let's see if I was right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not even close. Well, we're definitely not done. Damn, that right there also brings me back. That was... I ended up making a dirt house and then eventually replacing it with cobblestone. That's how it was for me. Wow. Alright. No beds yet. That was in beta. So, this is our house. House. Let's get that. And right here, what we just made right here took me 4-5 weeks. Nah, it wasn't that bad. It took me about a solid week to get to this point right here. I missed the... Yeah. So, right here, I don't have enough cobblestone, but I ended up making a chest. I actually did not learn you could combine chests till way later. Oh, fuck that. I remember this triggering me so hard. No. Whatever. But with that, this is already 10 times better, but yeah, that is definitely classic Minecraft for you. It definitely takes me back for sure. Do you think maybe we can make some pants real quick? We don't want to leave our guy out in the cold like that. Unless leather is not in this game yet. Leather's not in the game. Oh, it's getting dark. What we got? 5. Ooh, we need 2. We need 2. Come on, you spawn on grass in this version. I know that. Oh, please. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Fuck you. Pig. No cow, no cow. Damn. Well, I guess we get to make a cool hat. I think there was a cow over there, but it's already too late. Well, with that, we're going to make a hat and call it a day. Definitely. I miss this orange color of hat. Look at that. That right there is someone who's ready to take on the world. Damn, this takes me back. Alright, I'm going to end you off with this image right here. Definitely a classic right here. Actually, I used to do this like that, but I think it looks more better this way now. Oh yeah, that used to open that too. Oh, couldn't you break these like really fast? No, you couldn't. Anyway, this is... I don't know. I was going to do an old sign off. Starting to get scary. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Till next time.